Hello everyone and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary with EXO, and boy do I have three very interesting games for you guys today. Actually, these are three ladder, well, they're custom games. I could call them ladder games, but they're not really. So it's custom games set up by Catz. Obviously, you know Catz, he's the leader of Clan Root. And over here we have Avilo, a player that Catz practices with a lot and stuff like that. It's one of his friends, I guess. And anyway, a very good player as well. He's in the Masters League. He's going to be playing Terran. And what's so special about these three games, they're all in Xel'Naga Caverns, but Catz is going to be playing Zerg on the first map, Terran on the second, and Protoss on the third. So we're going to be seeing Catz playing all three races. And obviously Catz is, I think, one of the most impressive players I've ever watched play. He's really fast, he has extremely good micro, extremely intelligent builds and ballsy builds, very aggressive gameplay, very solid gameplay. Sometimes he likes to fool around during ladder matches and stuff when he's streaming. Generally he's he coaches as well, so he's someone you can actually look up to if you want to know how to play Zerg, how to learn it better, or how to improve your game, even if you're good at it. Even as a very good player, as a top player, as a top Masters player, you can still pick up things from other players, so do not neglect that. But anyway, taking a look at what's happening in the game, Avilo is going for, I like this initial placement of the barracks over here. You might think that it blocks off the gas. Indeed it does for now, but it doesn't look like he wants to get early gas. And he's going for a double barracks opening, so this is most likely gonna mean some proxy bunkers over here, like some to block off the ramp. We see Catz opening with the fast hatch, so I'm not sure how good that is going to be for him. Obviously getting the spawning pool right afterwards, but SCV, yep, SCV is already on the way for Avilo. So Avilo, obviously when you place these barracks like these, you also create this sort of a wall that Zerglings can't really run through that well in case a counterattack comes from the Terran. Although I think that maybe walling it off over here is better. But I think he wants to deny scouting. Let's see, indeed, looks like, let's see if this drone is going to be able to scout. And, oh, it does scout this. I think it is going to, yep. It gets inside the main. Let's see, how much did he actually see? Just gonna take a look at his camera. He sees one barracks, and that's pretty much it. He's obviously gonna check out the second one as well. Meantime, looks like a bunker has been placed down here at the natural of Catz. Catz taking 3 drones off the line for now, getting 1 SCV down. This bunker is not finished. Meantime, Avilo is getting these Marines over to this uncompleted bunker. And meantime, Catz has taken a lot of drones off the line. He wants to finish this before any additional SCVs come along. There we go. He does take it out, losing some considerable mining time though by doing this. Also, 3 Marines and some SCVs on the way here. So, oh my god, this is actually pretty bad for Catz. He does have some links out right now, but let's see, is he actually going to be able to take out the Marines and the SCVs before the bunkers are completed? I don't think so. These SCVs offering quite a good meat shield over here. Marines doing a lot of damage. He's microing back his Marines. Good micro with the Marines, doing a lot of damage to the links, not losing any Marines. There we go, still having 4 Marines, and let's see if Catz is actually going to be able to repel this. He's losing a lot of drones. More links come to reinforce, but the first bunker is finished. Now let's see, the Marines are going to try and get in there, actually get in the second bunker, which is completed as well, and this is really, really bad right now for Catz. He has 2 bunkers facing his natural, but they are not quite in range of the hatchery, so these Marines cannot actually attack the hatchery from inside the bunker. They have to get outside of the bunker to actually attack. Looks like Catz is going to try some sort of counterattack meantime. And this queen is doing some damage. The links are coming. Oh, he's going to try to surround. This is pretty good. Taking out 3 Marines actually overall in there. He needs to move the queen back. There we go. Let's see. Looks like 2 Marines left in that bunker. A lot of links over here. He needs to. There we go. 1 bunker gets salvaged. He needs to take down this one fast as well. I think Avilo may be overcommitting a little bit right now. Let's see. Is he gonna salvage this one? Doesn't look like it. Gotta save the queen. Gotta be careful with the queen. Don't want to lose that queen. Some more links coming from the back, trying to finish off this bunker, but the bunker gets repaired by 2 SCVs. Meantime, looks like Catz is gonna try a counterattack with these Zerglings, and there is nothing really inside Avilo's base right now, just a handful of Marines, and that's it. There we go, trying to micro those Marines around, take down the Zerglings, but a lot more Zerglings over here from Catz, and gotta be careful with the queen though. I would not recommend using this queen over here. It is a very valuable unit, and you don't want to lose it in the early game. He might just target the queen. Let's see if he does. No, he does not. Queen stays alive. Meantime, Catz is trying to do as much damage as he can. As we can see now, how useful this wall off was. Also planting a supply depot right here. All these Marines cannot really get attacked except through this narrow choke over there, so this wall really being very effective right now. Oh, this is going to be not sure if this is gonna... Oh, there we go. Not enough Zerglings really to take down the Marines. And for a minute there I thought Catz would maybe have this solved, but yeah, Avilo makes it through. And Avilo going for a fast command center. Wow, 2 command center. So oops, sorry for that. It looks like he's gonna be getting 2 fast orbital commands. Or you might just get an orbital command and a planetary fortress here to make sure he's not going to lose that expansion. Obviously, you don't really see that in many games, but he's a little bit behind right now to that all-in attack that he tried before, and it looks like he's not really... The gas was also very late, and he is getting the gas right now, but let's see what Catz is going to be up to. Looks like he's not going for lair tech yet. He doesn't even have the gas. What is he actually getting? He's getting a spine crawler at his natural. No other tech buildings really for Catz. So that's it. The game has pretty much calmed down for now. Catz keeping some Zerglings over here to scout any incoming push or expansion for Avilo. So we're gonna have, well, 2 additional barracks. So yep, indeed, I think he might just turn both of these into orbital commands and try to abuse the mules as much as he can to pump out as many Marines as possible. So let's see, a reactor probably. Indeed, 1 reactor on that one. Stimpack is almost halfway done. And orbital command on this one. Let's see what this one is going to be. Most likely, yep, there we go. So double orbital command, and really interesting play from Avilo over here. But the thing is, Catz managed to keep his expansion alive, so he's in an okay position right now. He's getting a Baneling Nest and an Evo chamber right now. So let's see how this is going to play out. Obviously, you want to have those Banelings for any sort of aggressive Marine infantry push that will come your way, and you also want to get the Baneling speed very fast and also expand your creep, because this is very important. Having creep in this area, at least up to the middle of the map, is very important for those Banelings to actually get to the Marines, because if you stim the Marines and you micro them properly, the Banelings won't even get to them. So that's something to keep in mind. There we go. Catz trying to take a peek over here. He does see the command center. I'm pretty sure he did see that one. Let's check it out. Yep, he does. So but he does not know about the other barracks. He needs to try and sacrifice an overlord. I don't think he suspects this many Marines from Avilo. I think he suspects Banshees. Indeed, there we go. Seeing a Terran on one base after such a long time is really, that's really what you're gonna think. And looks like he did put down some spore crawlers indeed, in preparation for any Banshee attacks. And these things are actually, aren't they gonna block off? No, looks like they do back off as the Marines are coming. And indeed, Catz is getting burrow and centrifugal hooks right now, and a very late Zergling speed. Oh, and this is he actually gonna try a push? Is Avilo gonna try a push across the map, or is he just going to transfer some SCVs? He has so many Marines right now. He has 30 Marines, and there's only like 16 Zerglings right now, and 3 Queens, and there's a spine crawler, but that's pretty much it. And I don't think, oh, Catz does know about this push right now. He had the scout at the Xel'Naga tower, but there we go, he's pulling his Zerglings back. He doesn't even have Zergling speed. He's getting a lot of Banelings. He used all his gas to get these Banelings. He needs to put 3 additional drones on the gas over there. He's really gonna need this gas. Let's see, are there gonna be any scans to eliminate these creep tumors? I don't think so. And Marines do have stim though, and wow, 2 Queens just instantly going down. And here's what I'm talking about, no Baneling speed. And let's see, can you actually... Oh, miss micro, bad miss micro over there from Avilo, moving a lot of those Marines inside the area of effect of those Banelings, and gotta be very careful. There we go, sniping some, but not being as careful as he should be really. And he's on move command. I don't get why he's not using attack move, but anyways, Marines are still doing a lot of damage, and they are pretty weak right now though. And let's see how this is gonna turn out. There we go, sniping some Banelings, and whoa, miss micro again, going back towards the creep. Gotta be careful with your Marines. So yeah, even though Catz is killing all these Marines, even more are joining the fight because they just have so much he just has so many reactors in barracks. I mean, look at this. And if we take a look at the income tab, he is he hasn't really saturated this yet, but he's laying down more mules right now, so he's gonna have just the same income, or if not more, than Catz does. And I mean, take a look at this right now. Mules are here, and look at the income going up. Here we go. Instead, Catz is trying to actually get some damage done in there. I think he wants to take out some SCVs. He knows that if he takes out some of those miners, it's gonna be a lot better for him. Oh, and bailing speed is done, but there's no creep here. Let's see how much damage these are gonna deal. Good damage from the bailings, taking out most of the things, most of the marines on this side. Oh, gotta be very... Oh, that's really not what you want to do. And clumping up those SCVs is not really what you want to be doing. And he lost a lot of mules and SCVs at that engagement. And looks like Catz is going to expand to a third right now. He's getting 2 macro hatcheries in his base, and this is very interesting play from Catz. But I do remind you, this is not bad, despite what you may think, because when you see the Terran having such huge unit production, I mean, 6 Raxus, 2 of them with reactors, this is gonna mean loads of marines. So you need extra production than what the normal hatcheries at the mining bases will offer you. So you want to get more hatcheries, more queens to be able to produce more units. Meantime, it looks like he got a infestation pit, and he's getting the energy upgrade for infestors. So Gas is going to try and fungal growth all these marines. Obviously, a very good choice when you see this many marines. Fungal growth is really, I think, the greatest ability you can have as Zerg, especially if you use it in combination with the banelings, since the marines cannot move in micro back, and your banelings will surely move in there. So looks like Avilo is scouting the fact that Catz is trying to get this gold up as well, and Catz is, well, he has how many? 3 plus 2, that's 5 hatcheries in total. That's a lot of unit production. But Avilo has a lot of marines, and only marines. I don't even see any medevacs. I saw a starport going up. There we go. 2 factories were laid down as well. Siege mode is almost done. Starport is almost completed as well, and it looks like this barracks is going to be put down here, and it is going to be getting a reactor as well. No, it's a tech lab. I didn't actually see that. Okay, a tech lab is on the way. Another one. Not exactly sure. He wants to transition into Marauders, or is he actually building this for the starport? I'm not exactly sure. Let's see what happens. Anyway, Catz is having pretty much solid map control right now. He does control the Xel'Naga tower close to his opponent, and ooh, there's actually a borrowed Zergling over here in the mineral line scouting out what Avilo is doing at his natural. And Avilo seriously needs more SCVs. He needs to move some away from his main. It is oversaturated right now, and he is sieging up some tanks close to his natural, making it, which will make it harder for Catz to actually move in there. But he does have a lot of banelings. As we can see, he's borrowing 3 over here, and this is nice. I like this play from Catz. A turret going down here, though, and here's some more borrowed banelings, and interesting gameplay from Catz. He's probably going to try and take down that turret, although he has to be very careful not to move too close to this area because of the sieged up tanks in that location, which would kill a lot of banelings and zerglings. Oh, gotta be careful though. No, it's not what you want to do, Catz. There we go. A lot of banelings getting taken out. Those tanks do so much damage. These are all very low HP units, so you don't want to throw these at tanks when tanks are sieged up. And is he actually gonna try and fungal growth? Come on. Does he have energy? Yep, he does. And this would be an easy kill. Oh, I don't think I agree with what Catz is doing right now. These marines were mostly weakened. Could actually, a fungal growth could have killed most of them. So I'm not sure. I think he was afraid of tanks being moved up in front, and his units getting attacked by the siege tanks in siege mode. So looks like he's gonna get a Spire right now. So let's see, he's actually gonna go for Mutalisk. I don't really agree with Mutalisk. I think Brutalors would more so be the case because of all these marines. You don't want to get Mutas against this many marines. And here we have upgrades for his infantry completing right now. He's gonna have 1-1 on his infantry, and this infestor is trying to be sneaky. There we go, pulling off 1 fungal growth on those marines. These infestors are also pretty close. Let's see, are those marines? Another fungal growth would kill off all these marines. Some medevacs joining up right now, trying to heal up the rest of the wounded infantry. There we go, another good fungal growth on this side. And there we go, a borrowed infestor trying to get behind enemy lines, but this is walled off. I don't think the infestor can actually make it through. And Avilo is transitioning all the SCVs actually from his main to the gold, and his income is going to be pretty good as well. I'm going to take a look at the income tab right now. After the base is saturated, most likely they're going to be on the same income, but Catz is mining off Catz is 1 base ahead, actually 2 bases ahead. He also got this up, but he's not mining it from it. He's not mining from it at the moment. And meantime, looks like Avilo is going to try a drop with these 3 medivacs, and he might be able to just do serious damage because Catz's army is out of position completely. He has no overlords in this position to scout any incoming drops. And here we go, let's see what he's going to be able to snipe. He's surely going to be able to snipe some of these tech buildings. Might even take down the hive if Catz is not careful. There we go. Stimming up the Marines, he's getting the Spire, which was morphing into a Greater Spire. That's a big loss. Also seems like he's going to be able to get the spawning pool, and this is really not good news. Good decision making over there from Avilo, actually. Losing all the Marines, but took down a lot of tech options. So a spawning pool, no more links from now. For now, no Broodlords. So that's going to be pretty difficult for Catz to get back. Obviously, you have to get the Spire, and then you have to morph it into a Greater Spire. Looks like he's getting the Spire back up again at this natural, most likely, somewhere in a safer position. Indeed, over here. So, also an Ultralisk Cavern on the way for Catz. Whoa, this is going to be cool. We're going to see Ultras, and most likely Broodlords if the game does get that far. And, meantime, Avilo, it looks like he has been allowed to breathe a bit too much. He's getting a lot of unit producing structures. I mean, he has so many barracks, and he's getting more barracks. And his massing capabilities might even outmatch those of the Zerg, even though Catz is sitting on so many bases. And we're just gonna have to see. Meantime, looks like melee attacks level 3 and the Ultralisk armor upgrade are on the way as well. Now let's see another drop in the main over here. These Marines still have 1-1-2-2 almost completed, and he does tim them, and oh my god, he's actually gonna go for the hive. But a lot of Zerglings coming in here, not really gonna be able to do anything. Zerglings cleaning up the place, and I'm not sure if that was worth it. 1 fungal and 3 infested terrans for an empty medevac. So yeah, but in the meantime, another drop on this side. I'm not sure, was he mining over here? I'm just gonna press the back key over here and take a look at what I missed. How many drones went down here? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna press it again. No, it looks like he was only mining gas. I'm not sure. This is quite important. Oh, so he was mining a little bit of yeah, a little bit of yeah, that was it, but not so many drones. But he did lose these drones as well, so that's gonna be, I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit, and yeah, looks like these Marines are going to yeah, do a lot of damage to Catz's economy, not letting him mine at this side, and also circumventing these spine crawlers going around, and this hatchery might just go down. So let's see what Catz's response is going to be. He needs to stim the Marines again to be able to kill off the hatchery for sure. Let's see, he's going to be able to do it before the links come here. Yep, seems like it. And hatchery does go down. Marines get taken out though, but the damage has been dealt, so Catz lost a very valuable mining base over there, and some Ultras are out right now. Greater Spire is on the way as well. So let's see, at the unit counting station he has 8 Ultralisks. Wow, this is a lot of Ultras. And I'm quite surprised to see that Avilo actually put down one of those orbital commands at that expansion. You really want to have a planetary fortress over here. Most of the times, this is the choice for like 95% of the Terrans. They will get a planetary fortress. But these 2 mules, what is wrong with these 2 mules? Just kind of slacking over there. And Avilo is going for another drop at the same side, but this Zergling, I think, caught it. I'm not sure though. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like Catz knows. More drops in the main, and I think he might be able to actually take out the hive with a stim. Oh, getting some corruptors, but this is going to be very, very difficult. A very difficult loss for Catz, because he's not going to be able to actually get an Ultra Cavern or a Greater Spire if he loses. If he loses these two structures, he's okay for now, obviously, but he might just start getting a lair elsewhere. Let's see. No, doesn't look like he's getting a lair for now, but the Terran has been massing. I'm going to take a look at the army count, at the supply count right now, and the Terran is actually ahead of Catz, and Catz really needs to do something, because right now he's not. There we go. He's getting a lair over here, but he really needs to make something happen, because you can't really let the Terran max out like this and then also bank a lot of minerals. But the thing is, if you look at Catz's minerals, he has 7k minerals. And by the way, this is what I was talking about in my previous cast in that Kiwikaki game, the fact that Zerg needs so much gas for his units, actually. And here we go, getting some fungals off on those Vikings. Gotta be careful with the Broodlords. Good fungals. Looks like these Vikings are going to go down. Nice chain fungal growth. There we go, another one. I think he needs 1 or 2 more. There we go. Last fungal growth, and looks like these Vikings are going to go down, and these Broodlords are going to have an easier time dealing with this. But there's a lot of Marines though, so gotta be careful. He does unsiege his tanks. Obviously, want to do this because the Broodlings are going to go in melee range of your units, and the splash damage from the tanks is going to do a lot of damage to your own units, so you got to be careful with that one. Keeping his tanks unsieged for now, trying to get the Marines in there. He does stim and have to be careful with that, doing some damage on the Broodlords, but he's being very careful. He's microing his Broodlords around. He has a lot of ultras over here. He wants to just pretty much break down this position, this entrenched position, doing as much damage as he can. There we go, the Marines are moving in. Again, gotta be very careful. There has to be more Vikings on the way. There we go, more Vikings from his main base. And more Broodlords getting produced right now over here, so let's see if Catz is going to be able to break this. It's going to be really hard, actually. There's some Thors over here as well. Those Thors have a very long range. He might just want to focus fire on the Broodlords with the Thors. There we go. The Vikings are attacking the Broodlords right now, and he has to be very careful. These Broodlords are dying quite fast, the Vikings. There we go. 1 Broodlord, 2 Broodlords actually going down until now. And he does siege up some of his tanks. Not really the best decision, but I mean, oh, this is going to be very, very bad. If the Broodlords actually make it in there, the tanks are doing a lot of splash damage to his own army. Look at this, and this is this is like really bad. But he is losing his Broodlords though, so that's not really so good. And transfusing one of them, but he does lose all of his Broodlords. And in the meantime, looks like he has been gonna press the back key again during that attack. Big attack has come on this flank with the ultras, and looks like he's gonna be able to take down the planetary fortress. Indeed, let's see how many SCVs. Oh, the SCVs are going inside. Oh, the ultra is splash damage, but the ultras are pretty clumped up and stimming up. He has a lot of Marauders. These Marauders do insane damage to Ultralisks. And there we go, good fungal growth over there. These Ultras gonna do a lot of damage to the Marauders, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. No, it looks like all the Ultras get taken out. And this is really not looking good for Catz right now. He has so many minerals actually, but he doesn't have the gas. He only has 700 gas, while the Terran has more gas than minerals, and he's gonna be landing the planetary fortress over there as the gold expansion is mined out. He's also going to try to push on this side, and Catz needs to be very careful with his drones, with the rest of his expansions. He does have a lot of forces over here, but there is so many tanks, and he has to if he doesn't take those tanks down, I don't think he's going to be able to actually do anything, because as long as this army stays in range of the siege tanks, and it looks like he's leapfrogging forward with just a few of his tanks at a time, I don't think he's going to be able to do that much, setting up a huge line of siege tanks over here. And he's going to be going for that expansion, it looks like, sieging his tanks on this side of the map, and some Mutos trying to come in, do some damage. Also some Broodlords here. Gotta be careful with the tanks though, they are sieged up, and tanks are gonna do a lot of damage to his own forces. Indeed, there we go. Actually, oh my god, the tanks are doing so much friendly fire, and these units are very, very weak right now. Gotta take down the Broodlords somehow. There we go. He does take down the Broodlords, but most of the units here are very weak. Meantime, looks like Catz is going for a counterattack with his Zerglings, and yeah, there wasn't really much for him to kill at the gold, but he's also moving in here at the natural, trying to do as much damage as he can. But submarines on this side also forcing this command center to lift off, I think. Meantime, though, Avilo is trying to push on this side, and he's most likely going to be able to take down the hatchery. Indeed, the orbital command does lift off. This is actually very hard to follow because there's a lot of action going on all over the map, and the drone's getting taken out as well. Looks like Catz is gonna go for it. He's gonna try a counterattack on this side, again taking down the rocks over here. One lonely Broodlord over there, and he might just lose all his drones here. Attack with the drones. These units are so weak, he should just attack with the drones. But a lot of tanks up on this side, and looks like Catz is doing a lot of damage himself. But is it going to be enough, really? He doesn't really have any mining bases right now. He needs to get an expansion. Indeed, over here he is doing that right now, and there we go. Link's doing a lot of damage, taking out some producing structures and some supply depots. All these barracks being forced to lift off, and that did force the Terran player to actually move back, which is a good thing. It is letting Catz, it is allowing him to breathe for a little bit. He does have some broodlords. He has absolutely no gas, and he's not mining gas off any bases right now. So he has to do with he has to make do with what he has right now. So a lot of units incoming from that side. Gonna be losing that broodlord most likely. And let's see, still a lot of tanks over here, and marines and medevacs and Vikings. Some overlords going down as well. And here we go, Catz is gonna go for it. He's going melee range into the tanks. Oh, good decision making from Catz. Takes down most of the tanks and some fungal growth over there. Tanks are very weak right now, but he lost his broodlords as well. I don't know if Catz can actually pull this off. Let's see, he has a lot of minerals. This is his huge advantage, the fact that he can mass zerglings for a long time still. While the Terran lost so many tanks, marauders, and marines, and he only has these Vikings and a few tanks left and one Thor. All the units being really weak though. There we go, Catz is actually massing a lot of zerglings still. Still has some corruptors. He's getting one broodlord. That's all he can afford for now. And Avilo trying to actually land his command center, but the expansion has already been claimed by Catz. And looks like Catz is going to be okay, doing some more counterattacks over here with his zerglings. Let's see how these zerglings are going to be able to clean out the marines. Yep, I think so. And the marines do go down. And that's pretty much all Avilo has right now. He has a lot of gas, but no minerals. He has 2 orbital commands. Yep, just 2 orbital commands trying to lay down mules. No, there's a third one as well. And these zerglings are doing some damage in his main, taking down some unit-producing structures. Oh, and a lot more zerglings coming over here. And he might just force another lift-off over here. But there's 2 tanks. He needs to kill these off. There we go. And doing a lot of damage to the command center. Did he get adrenaline lands? I'm quite curious to see. No, actually, he did not get adrenaline glands yet, but Avilo does decide to GG. So, yeah, guys, a really cool game. This was really good ZVT to watch. Well, I actually thought Catz would not be able to kill off this push over here. That was a lot of mech, a lot of marines and marauders, medevacs, Vikings, you name it. And but he did pull through. He did. Those counterattacks were really good. Forcing the Terran to actually move back. I think though it would have been better for the Terran to keep on pushing towards Catz's natural. I think that would have been a better choice, but yeah, I guess we'll never know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game, and if you have, then please do subscribe and tune into my channel for more yummy casts like this one, youtube.com/exostarcraft. And yeah, I'll see you guys in game number 2, because like I said, there's going to be 3 games of these, and we're going to be seeing Catz playing as Terran, so that's going to be really fun to watch. And after that, a game of him playing as Protoss. So I'll see you guys there.